If you're an RVer, I'm guessing you're adapting pretty well to staying at home. We're used to living in our 144 Sprinter van, which is probably 60 square feet or so. So being at home is kind of like moving up to a giant fifth wheel. We've established a pretty good schedule, albeit a little bit more relaxed, slower paced. We're still getting exercise every day, making our own meals at home, watching our favorite YouTubers, and still complaining about the internet. Speaking of meals, I've had a few people send me recipes, and I've been experimenting with trying to convert them over to something we can make in the van. One was a blueberry oatmeal bake that I think I can convert and do it in the Instant Pot, and the other one was a quiche that's with a hash brown crust. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do that on the Ridge Monkey. And if I do, then I'll bring those back in a future video. The biggest difference while we're stuck at home is that we actually have to focus on the things that bother us and why we sometimes run away. You know, overflowing attics and garages and closets. But we've actually been tackling some of those as well. So that's a good thing. Right now, John is trying to find the best cribbage app so that he can play remotely with our grandson up in South Lake Tahoe. This week, I thought I'd share some of the YouTube channels and podcasts that I've been enjoying. Some I've been watching for a long time, some I've just recently discovered. All of these will be listed in the description box below this video. Now, just recently, I realized that some people who are newer to YouTube may not realize what that means when someone tells you it's in the description box below. And so, if you're on a laptop, then click on the words that say Show More underneath this video. If you're on a mobile device, then there's a little tiny triangle on the right side of, just below the screen on the right side. Click on that little triangle, and then that will open up a description box that has all the links in it. First up, I want to say I have been captivated by the harrowing stories of so many full-time RVers, van lifers, all of those people who are traveling around the world and have gotten stuck in foreign countries. They have just been amazing stories. And rather than list them all, I'm going to share a link to Leave Everything and Wander's channel, because they just recently posted a video where they aggregated the stories from maybe, 8 or 10 of these full-time or these travelers. And so you can watch that, and then you can click, and then you can follow the ones that you want to follow. But there are a few that were not mentioned. One, of course, is Gone with the Winds, who've been trying to get to their sailboat in Tonga and can't get there because there's a complete lockdown. And then the other one is Itchy Boots. And a subscriber introduced me to this channel, and I'm so thankful because it is amazing. This young woman from the Netherlands who has been traveling the world in her motorcycle and was stuck in Peru. And she's still not home yet, and we're still following her story. But I will put a link to the one that kind of starts this adventure of trying to get home. And you will definitely want to watch that. I've been binge watching her series. The next one I want to mention is Pure Living for Life. And the reason this one I'm bringing up is because he just posted a video, I think it was just maybe 5 or 6 days ago. And it was, he was really encouraging people to watch some of these people who are doing these channels, like the ones I just mentioned, because, they're probably having a hard time right now, or a harder time. Ad revenue is way down. I think YouTube, I don't know what YouTube is doing, but I'm getting the feeling that maybe they're putting more ads in videos, and a lot of people aren't advertising. So anything you can do to support these channels, they put an awful lot of effort into creating videos that are really high quality, excellent content, and they deserve to be supported. And so his video was really all about that. And so I'm gonna put a link to his this video. And then just like 2 days later, he did a really humorous one about toilet paper, which is not the usual fare. Pure Living for Life, if you're not familiar with it, it's a couple who've been building kind of an off-grid, debt-free home for the last 4 or 5 years. So you might want to go back and look at some of their videos as well. A channel called Kinotika, a guy named Dave Mays, he posted a really funny video this week that was a parody on all of the late night show hosts who have had to move home basically to shoot their videos, and how amateur the quality was. And so I think it's a really clever, funny video. And if you're a YouTube creator, or if you've ever wanted to be one, I think you would in particular find this enjoyable. Another video that is excellent is one called Smarter Every Day. And if you watch this, you will get smarter every day. But the video I'm going to link to is one that he posted this week about how this group of really smart people came together with their 3D printers to make face masks, but everyone not trying to reinvent the wheel. It was really well organized, and how they coordinated it so they'd all be kind of pulling in the same direction. And it was really inspiring. So that is definitely worth a view. Another one that I've been binge watching and I just can't seem to get enough of is Chris Fix, who has he's got like 8 million subscribers. But it's about really cars and car repairs and that sort of thing. And so even if you think you're not a car person, I think you'd really enjoy his videos. I loved watching him replace the batteries in a Prius. It was just fascinating. I loved watching him show you how to take apart a car to sell it for parts. I've just learned so much from this guy, and if you have any remote interest in learning this sort of thing, I highly recommend go back and binge watch Chris Fix's videos. If you're a gardener like I am, then you are probably already watching a channel called Garden Answer. This young couple up in Oregon, whose parents have a nursery, just do a phenomenal job of educating people about all aspects of gardening. So if you're stuck at home, what a great way to get out and get some exercise and beautify your lawn at the same time. I know my lawn, not my lawn, I don't have a lawn, I have just succulents, but my yard is really appreciating all the weeding that we've been doing. By the end of this lockdown, we will not have a single weed left in our garden. I'm sure I'm going to think of more videos when I'm done editing this thing, but I'll just put them all in the description box below and you can go through them as you see fit. And if you have some that you think are absolutely terrific that should be added to the list, let me know and I'll take a look at those. John and I do not have cable television, and right now we don't have an antenna to watch even over the air shows. But we do have some subscriptions, including Amazon Prime and YouTube Premium. And I bring YouTube Premium up again because we appreciate it so much, especially as folks who travel half the year. We love YouTube Premium because it allows us to download videos from YouTube and watch them without ads. Everything we see on YouTube is without ads. We pay so the cost of it is around, I think it's $12 for a single membership per month, $18 for 5. So if you have a family you want to share this with, for $18 a month, doesn't matter how many devices each person has. I have 3 devices, John has 3 devices, and it's that still only counts as 2 the subscribers. So for $18 a month, we can get all that entertainment when we're on the road, plus not have to watch any advertising. So highly recommend that. We also have a couple of others, I think Acorn, which is mostly British type shows. Our daughter-in-law, who is Scottish, she has gotten us into watching a lot of the British shows, which we really love. So that's it for this week. I hope you all are healthy and safe and all of that good stuff. And please send me your recommendations. I'd love to see what they are. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.